What's happening? I did hit go live. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, guys. We are live. We're ready to go. Hopefully, everybody's having a good night. We are locked in. Yo, what's good? LG Memo, CV Tacos. How y'all doing? Y'all ready for a green session? Let's go. All right, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Lock in. I will say, man, I am already in a trade. So let's not tally this, right? Anyways, here's the Asia Open in about 4 minutes. Let's not tally this, but I am in a trade. We won't count this as towards our success on the what is taken on stream matters, right? This was off stream, so I'm not gonna flex it. But yeah, I'm in a decent little gold short here. I'm ready. I'm ready too. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's look at some markets. Like I said, I am in a gold short. I took this gold short a little bit after the open. It's a very low momentum. We're still in a range here on the hourly. We're breaking highs, but not with a lot of strong continuation. So yeah, I just got into a short on that bad boy. Not a lot of strength through the gap. Very slow moving. Kind of looking for a rotation, maybe back into the lows. But I do like that trade. So I'm in that one. And of course, we're going to look to take some other ones as well, but that's an update on what I'm looking at. Went break even as soon as we got to move away, especially coming into the Asia Open here in a couple minutes. We do not want to get liquidated here. So we're break even on that bad boy. So cool. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. We're doing a giveaway at the end of the stream, a Lucid account giveaway, as you know. Actually, 5 of the ones that I'm trading, the Lucid 50K Flex accounts. The Lucid 50K Flex accounts. That's the giveaway we're going to do. So we'll do one of those account giveaways at the end of the stream. All you got to do is hang out, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you're having a good time. All right, I think we're good to go. I'm short there also. Yeah, solid. I like the entry. It's a great entry. I like how far away we are now. Pretty blessed to get a decent little move away from the entry coming into that Asia Open. So we're in a good spot if this market wants to roll over here. We're in a good spot to manage this from a break-even perspective. Braden, how's the cruise? It's pretty good, Z. Appreciate you asking. So yeah, we'll look at some markets here, but like I said, Asia Open is right here, right now. So I do want to make sure that we don't get steamrolled. So let's just lock in on this chart. This is on my My Funded Futures Builder account. The Builder account, as a matter of fact. I'm also in a silver trade on it. I have one left. Yeah, the Builder account. It's at about break even right now because I had a red day on it yesterday, or I guess last session. So it's like break even still. Slow progress. That's okay though. Where you travel this time? Just like Cozumel, Costa Maya, all that good stuff. Anybody just joining the stream, appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button. We're doing an account giveaway at the end of the stream. There's our Asia Open. Do we get some movement here? These 40s are looking pretty heavy here. If we can get under 40, that would be a great move. Maybe we can get into some of those pre-market lows, like these 800s again. That would be awesome. All right, we're getting bought off the 840s. Love to see it. Love to see it. I actually hate to see that. That's super frustrating. How'd NQ open up? Little pump on NQ. That might have something to do with it. That might have something to do with it. Man, I gotta be honest, I really hate the buying that we're seeing right here to the open. Ugh. Like, I'm trying to survive the volatility a little bit. I still like the trade setup, but I absolutely hate the buying that we're seeing out of this open. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Shit. Put me in a predicament. I'd love to see this push just get rejected and we just immediately sink back into these 40s. That would be ideal right here. It's just too easy, man. It's too easy for the market to put in a support right here on the open of that new hourly candle, and just with the inflow volume that we're going to see, could just easily snap back to the entry. That's really the main concern. Like, if buying's what we're going to see out of the open, then I need to be aware of that and stay clear. Having said that, I would love to hold through this little bit of volatility and hopefully get a retest of those lows, but we'll see what happens. I might panic out. I might soft hand this and just close if we start bouncing through the 40s, through the high 40s. You're one of the 10. Okay, Mario's. Yeah, you were. No, yeah. There's a little misunderstanding there. I saw your message in the Discord. I was so busy I couldn't respond. Or I guess I could have. I was so busy. But I did see your comment. Yeah. So what we do is we pick 10 contestants. I guess they are winners in a right of being picked, but no, you're not the winner of the accountants. Who wins the duck race is actually the winner. So sorry about the misunderstanding. But we are doing another giveaway at the end of the stream tonight, so stick around. Maybe you can win it tonight. Yo, what's good, Ricky? Welcome in. Welcome in. Well, I absolutely loved this trade until the Asia Open. Now I'm second guessing it. I just don't have a lot of room here to manage this is the issue. Like, man. Man. We're just seeing buyers out of the open. It's hard to argue that I want to stay in this. Yucky, man. Yucky, 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 yucky. Man, this was just perfect until that hourly open. And now it's horrible. Silver's not quite as strong as gold here, in my opinion, though, so that's good. I don't know. This was looking great. Now it isn't. You definitely have to step into the management role a little bit when you get these hourly opens. You got to start staying on your toes about like, what do you want to do with this trade? I'm gonna get stopped to break even on this piece of junk, and I was up $1,000. Man, just a shit ton of volume out of the open. That's just yucky. Yikes. I'm in silver and gold on different accounts. It looks like I'm gonna be seeming like an idiot for not taking profits, but yeah, it's frustrating. Pretty much pure buying out of the open right there. Pretty much pure buying out of the open right. I mean, we could still be okay. I mean, these entries are, you know, okay to hold and see what happens. I love that rejection. Let's see. Usually the streams don't start out like this, but I was already in a trade, and right now I just have to manage it, unfortunately. But we will get into new trades. It's just I was already in a trade, which isn't always the case, but I saw a setup I liked. We're at about the midpoint of the range on silver, so if we can get some continuation under 80s, back down into these mid 79s, that would look clean. Same thing with the rotation on gold, back into like under 820s. Like I said, the silver's not quite as strong as gold in my opinion. Gold has continued to kind of make these higher highs, although the continuation above those higher highs aren't very, like you're not seeing really strong trendy price action. We keep kind of breaking, consolidating, breaking, consolidating. Silver is in more of a parallel range, actually putting in lower highs as a matter of fact in that same time for kind of that same range. So let's say silver is a little bit weaker than gold. So I do like to be in that position, right? This is one of those trades where I would love to just stay break even all night and just let it ride, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. It's probably not gonna happen. Probably not gonna happen. I'm in for a longer hold. Yeah, me too. I'm in for a longer hold too. I would love to hold this one maybe all night. Look for a bigger sell-off. But first we need to get further away from this damn entry. We are too tight. Yeah, fuck. That was looking so good again. I hate gold, man. It looks so good for a second and then just pumps out of nowhere. Very disappointing. All right. All right, this might take me out, damn it. If it does, we'll literally have to sit on hands and wait for a new setup, which is disappointing. But that's what we have to do. Yeah, we probably get taken out of this. Say it until if you say it a million times, it won't take you out. Damn you, silver. Damn you, silver. So you're saying there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. That was very close to taking me out. All right, now we get taken out. Gold is just ripping, damn it. It won't stop. Dude, that came very close to taking us out. Can gold just chill? Like, can we back off the highs for a second here, gold? We are in the biggest rush ever to these highs. Dude, that's superior stop placement. Usually when I run these break evens, I do enough to like cover the spread and the slippage, but the spread and the commissions. But maybe I from now on just go on top of it. Usually I go here. I would have gotten stopped out right there. Usually I do it like, what's the spread? The spread's 2 ticks. So usually I'll put it like 2 ticks. So I would have gotten stopped out. But now I will, because if we retest, we'll probably go higher anyway. So now that we got that retest and then strong rejection away, I'll go break even at 180. I would love to drag this down too into it. Like if we sell back into the lows under 80s again, I would tighten it even more. But we're looking at gold here, and it's just relentless. Like we can't pull away from these 50s at all. It's actually impressive. It is actually impressive. Hello, what's good, Ethan? What's good, Profit Gooer? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Dude, gold is not doing us any favors. Like, gold is not doing us any favors. With this slow bleed up. Yeah, this is going to cook this fucking silver trade. Excuse my language, but... it's just carrying it. As we're just carrying silver. Silver is so weak compared to gold, and gold's just carrying this thing. Super frustrating. Nice entry on silver. Thank you. As long as we don't get stopped out, it'll be a nice entry. If I do get stopped out here, I'm probably going to go not on semi-tilt, but I'll be a little bit annoyed. What gets me annoyed is whenever I'm in a trade for a while, I see some solid profits on it, and then like the price action is very slow. I show a lot of patience with it, then it comes back and stops me break even. It doesn't put me on tilt, but it definitely, I need to check myself as far as like what I do next. It doesn't put me on tilt, but it definitely frustrates me whenever that happens. Beautiful way to not get stopped out. Good night. How'd you enter above the weekly gap? I'm on the 1 minute chart, my friend. I took an entry about an hour ago on silver. If gold can just stop being on steroids for a second, I think silver could get a lot of selling strength in this market. It's just so weak relative to gold. Like if this is your silver chart right now, we're trading here. Like right now we're trading here. Like look, we're at the lows. This is the low gold got bought off of. This is the low silver got bought off of. So we're right here at it. So that shows us that silver is the weaker market. So if gold can just stop being on steroids for like 5 seconds, I think there's a lot of potential here on this silver trade. If gold could just stop being on TRT. That would be awesome. Damn, gold, just chill out for a second, man. I'm so conflicted here because I'm watching gold. Just looks very resilient. Every dip is getting bought very aggressively, and it's kind of killing the vibe here. Not gonna lie. We can't even trade at the low for like a second. The dip buy. Okay, here we go. Nice little buckle. I like that. Nice little whip down on gold into the 47s. You see what I mean, though? Do you see how silver's relative to gold? Silver's trading these lows here. Like we're trading at these lows. It's at the midpoint of the range. A full rotation would just be pretty much another move of the same distance right here. And then we watch gold just give whip flash bounce right off of the 46s. I don't know, man. I don't love having to rely so much on another market affecting this silver trade, but I might have to get out of this if gold just doesn't back off these 50s. You know what I mean? It just won't back off of these damn 50s. And it's so frustrating because I'm watching silver. I know this market wants to sell. We're trading right against these lows, but as long as gold keeps bidding back in these 50s, it's either going to stall, and then eventually I'll wait, and then it's going to pop up and take us out. That's the annoying part. Don't get too happy yet. Look at gold. I mean, look at gold. This super hesitant to sell. So it seems to be a lot of buying right now. Let's see if we can get that recess to 45, that recent low, without just bouncing in the 50s. I feel like watching gold around 50s is going to tell me a lot about what I should be doing with this silver trade. It sucks because I need gold to fade, or at least stop catching a bid for this silver trade to work out, it seems. Haven't had a red day on the free account you won since it's the crate luck. That's insane, man. Awesome. That's awesome to hear. Killing it. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious, man. I've never loved a trade in a market so correlated to another market. It's just refusing to make the move because gold is being a pain in the ass. Man. Oh, buddy. This 5 minutes excruciating on gold. Look at this 5 minute chart on gold. This is the most painful experience of my life. Come on, bro, with that. Oh my goodness. That's disgusting. Y'all ever just like laugh when you're in a trade? You're just like hysterical a little bit. I do that. I do that. Made 7K during New York session. Nice. Crazy market, crazy time to be a trader. Yeah, opportunities. Nice. 7K. It's a hell of a day. Sick. Love to hear it. That's a big day right there. Hey guys, if y'all are hanging out enjoying the stream, man, hit the like button. Appreciate y'all. We're up about 2,000 on this trade out of nowhere. Beautiful. Can we send this thing to Hades? Holy shit. We are up a fucking bucket. We are up a chum bucket of dough. First thing I'm going to do is close out one of these on my builder account with my funded futures. Like I said, I wanted to hold this sucker all freaking night. Yeah, that's a clean sell-off. A lot of volume on it too. Oh wow, and it just snuck right into the lows of the range. Let's see if we can dump this thing to Hades. Target, I would love to see high 78. Is that even possible? Hold on. Oh, we're coming down with some beautiful volume. I know it's at the lows of the range, so we could hold. But man, coming into it with this much volume, with this much selling Selling aggression. This looks really clean for a break, and there it goes. It's breaking. A lot of volume on it too. We kind of are betting for we're kind of betting on a break of structure here, but I mean this is coming down with so much strength that it looks really clean. I would love to start scaling out into these mid 79s. Fuck you, gold. Well, let's give it a chance. Let's see what the bounce attempt looks like here. If it gets fucking crazy, then I'll just get out. It should not get that crazy. But anything can happen. Shit. I mean, we could. I don't know. Shouldn't be anything crazy. I would love to see fresh lows on this bad boy. I think we have the entry for it. I think we have the entry, and we're in a great spot for a longer kind of hold trade. I think we're in a great position for a longer kind of hold trade. Lord, I'm begging you, do not. What the fuck? This is a. Okay, that's a pretty ugly bounce. I'm gonna watch. This. Imagine this thing just bounces a million points. That would be sucker. That would be a sucker move. That would be frustrating. Anything can happen. You have to understand that can happen. If we start bouncing fucking crazy out of here, I'm gonna have to close it. Right? Like we're at a structural level that can hold. Do I think that we have a great setup here for a possible break below these 79 700s? Yeah, I really do. But at the same time, if we're going to bounce, I have to respect it. I hate to let this trade go so easy because I think we got it at a great price, at a great position, at a great time. But let's just see. Let's see if this bounce gets faded or not. I'm going to absolutely hate to see this come back up. I think we're okay, but we got to monitor the bounce. If this thing starts getting freaking crazy, I'm gonna have to respect it. I don't think there's a great reason for it to do that, but anything can happen. I have to respect that anything can happen. Moving in the right direction. Let's go. I feel like I need to have gold up on a chart somewhere looking at it. Yeah. No sweat, no sweat, no sweat. No sweat. Nothing wrong with selling too soon, Mopar. Nothing wrong with selling too soon. I mean, the longer you've been trading, the more you kind of develop. And listen, I don't. Y'all know I take profit quick. I never usually try to hold trades for a long time, but you kind of develop that sense or kind of that keen for like, okay, this has potential. If we can break this level, for me to kind of broaden my horizons, maybe hold it for a little bit longer, stuff like this. I don't usually look for hold times like this, and I'm not usually so patient with the trades, but it's rare that it happens, but that's the cool thing about trading for a long time. You start to develop the sense for when is the right time to try to execute a longer hold, looking for bigger profits, and when to just take your bounce and get the hell out of there. Wow. Wow. This is incredible. I don't see. I mean, we're at the lows on the hourly. We could bounce. I love the selling. We're getting into this level. Uh, let's just keep watching. Keep watching. I'm gonna fully get out of that gold short. Gold's still pushing lows, which is good to see. God, I wish this thing would just buckle and stop fucking breaking lows and then bouncing. Breaking lows and then bouncing. Because as soon as one of these bounces just gets a little too aggressive, I'm not going to be able to hold on. I'm just going to have to get out. Which is unfortunate, because I know this has fucking potential, man. I know it has potential. Also, guys, let's run it up. Let's get 150 likes cooking up here in the chat. We're doing a giveaway at the end of the stream. All you gotta do is hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, be in here. All right, current lows. We're looking for 600s to get retested here. Where do I get out? I really would love to see this high hold. I don't want to see us get back above it. I think we have potential to get a lot of momentum here. We buckle under these. If we break these lows on the hourly and push aggressively into the low 79s, I'll tighten the risk way up. Tighten it way up. This is the 1 minute chart on the left there. Hourly on the right. Please break 600 sooner than later. I really don't want to try to hold through a pullback here. I would love to see this just get very quickly sell through these lows with some strength and momentum. I don't really want to see a slow bleed. I really just want to see that quick resolution on it. Because we could bounce here on the hourly. I mean, we could. But we're going to find out here shortly what happens. Hate to let this go. Hate to let this go, but I will have to if this starts getting stupid. You know what I mean? If this starts getting stupid, I'm going to have to let it go. And maybe I'm covering into just like a weak retracement that gets sold off. Maybe that is what happens, but I have to respect that this could hold the hourly lows. Do I think we break? Of course. I'm an optimist when it comes to these breakdowns or breakout trades. I'm always assuming we break. Maybe a little too much. I mean, I guess I like how we're kind of trading the lows and not really immediately bouncing, but it's looking like a slow turn here. We're starting to see these 700s find some buyers. I feel like I'm gonna cover into the retracement as this kind of pulls back into the 79 800s. Then it's gonna dump, and I'm gonna be pissed. But if, like, what can you do? You can't give back a shit ton of profits here. That's uncanny. You just can't do that. You just can't do that. Especially not on a live stream. Y'all look at me crazy. I don't plan on letting it get there, but just in case. I'm going to make a decision here in the next... I hate this. I absolutely hate this. Beautiful wick off 750. Let's get some clean follow through into these lows. Make my decision-making process clean and easy. You keep pushing lows aggressively, I don't have to think too much. Let's just do that, please. Price keep going lower, I don't have to think too much. Price hesitate, I have to think. Me no like think. This is so weak off the lows, man. Gold still pushing lows. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, chat, run the likes up. We're doing a giveaway at the end of the stream. I'm afraid I'm probably going to end up weak-handing this, getting out early, then it dumps. There's 750 new highs here. All right, this is where we watch. I want to see any pop above a recent high just get, wicked and then faded. I do not want to see a lot of strength. I do not want to see a lot of strength in structure form above these 700s. I just don't want to see it. I'm going to weak hand the shit out of this. I already know I'm going to weak hand it, but I can't let this come all the way back. You know what I mean? Oh, it's such a weird spot. I hate this situation, man. I hate this situation. Everybody hanging out in the stream, appreciate y'all. Hit the like button. We're doing a giveaway in the stream, guys. Remember that. Remember that. I'm gonna weak hand the shit out of this trade. We need to get at least 150 likes. Let's run it up. Let's run it up. I'm gonna weak hand the heck out of this. I know it. Gold's bouncing nicely now. All right, man. Do I think that this is the low on silver and we don't go lower? I really don't. I really don't. Do I need to get out of this if we start BSing here? Yeah, right, because I need to realize some profits on this trade. It'd be insane not to. That's the contradiction. That's the contradiction. It's a position I hate being in. Especially like letting it bounce, then getting away like a shitty exit on it. That's the worst. We're just curling so nicely here. Fuck that. All right. All right, buddy. I really do think we get under those lows, man. It's just we can't do that. We can't do that. We cannot let that thing come back. We just can't do that. That was a great opportunity to try to hold that, see if we could get some momentum and then actually get a clean break. We did okay. We're happy to be green, of course, but I really would have loved to see that breakdown there. I really would have loved to see that breakdown there. Gold's coming back like a freak. The sad thing is, I really am so confident that's not the low. Not the low for the night, not even the low for the next hour. But I have to get out. I have to. You know what I mean? That's the... Like, you have a lot of conviction in the trade, but also you do have to realize some profit there at the end of the day. You have to realize some profit there. You just do. So good exit. I hit the like. Appreciate that, Sat. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Here we go. Now the live stream started to pick up a little bit. It was a little dry in here, man, for such a solid trade. Let's get it. Let's get to 100 likes. That's such a brutal curl off the lows too. Like, just slowly. The long off the lows on silver, yeah, that was a scary buy, but shit, it did hold. It did hold. Definitely held. So far, so good on the exit. No regrets on the exit. Just happy we didn't buy to cover the highs here. Seems like we're still kind of bidding up. Yeah, we didn't. We got a good exit on that. I mean, look, you got to cover something. Wow, look at this bounce. Wow. Man. NQ, yep, NQ. Oh yeah, well look at that. NQ's back into the all-time highs, damn near. I mean, like today was kind of a consolidation day. We bought back off the sell-off, just slow and controlled. It's just like literally the dip buying algos are on, so just buy the dip. Slow and controlled, maybe a little rangy, be long biased on it, just continue long. That probably has something to do with gold and silver, just finding this ghost rally off the lows. NQ's kind of carrying gold and silver as well. Like, I think if, well, I want to say, I think if NQ didn't rip this high the past 3 weeks, I feel like silver and gold would want to settle. I feel like silver and gold would be trading a little bit lower, in my opinion. But I could be wrong about that. I mean, the argument really that we're trying to make is it's relative to NQ, it's definitely the weaker market. I mean, they're different markets, right? But if you're going to be a bear, try not to be a bear in NQ. For maybe gold, maybe silver, I don't know. All right, that was a pretty aggressive bounce. Are we going to give it back? We may give it all back, but that's a big bounce to hold through. I mean, that's a big bounce to hold through. It's like 70% of the sell-off. You have to hold through 70% retracement. That's not an easy retracement to hold through. NQ, yeah, is just going like to the moon. Literally going to the moon. Whoa, did we miss something? What do we got here? Silver just wicked up. Same with gold, same with NQ. Holy. You were long NQ? Tell me you got out of that bad boy. I do suggest, once again, follow your system and strategy, but if you get like a crazy wild wick, it's usually just best to get out on it if it goes in your favor. Just caught that? Yo, that's sick. That'd be a nice situation to have a limit order in. Oh my god. Because if you didn't have a limit order in, like where are you covering? Like here? But if you have a limit order in, you probably get filled there. Wow. Pretty much a 40-point bounce. I'm guessing insider trading, news, something. I'm sure we'll see in about 5 minutes. Yeah, this slippage is a bitch when it comes to that, man. Slippage is another beast when it comes to that. You never get a great fill whenever you see volatility like that. Wow, I mean, it's a good thing we got out of that silver trade, man. It's a damn good thing. It is a good thing. Yo, chat, we're trying to get to 100 likes to give away this Lucid 50K Flex Eval account. Speaking of the Lucid 50K Flex Eval account, let's get 100 likes. Should we try to pass? Should we try to get Scalpy here and maybe potentially pass some Lucid Flex accounts? It would be embarrassing to blow 5 of them on stream, but we may be able to pass them because they are halfway past. Dude, we keep getting flash flood warnings here. It's just been raining all day. All right, let me see. Let's see. Maybe we'll try to get these Lucid accounts passed. Let me set up my trade copier. All right. So look, I've got 5 take profit trader 50K accounts passed. I'm just literally flipping. I passed it in 2 days and I'm just flipping. So I also had 10 Apex accounts that are halfway passed. I'm doing them in batches of 5. Seems to be a good strategy. All right, let's load Lucid up. Also, the Lucid accounts are halfway passed. So let's try to take it. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. God, it would be embarrassing to blow 5 of them on stream, wouldn't it? Let's try not to do that. Let's try not to do that. Full board 1 at a time or copy trade all 5? Should we copy trade all 5? Man. Decisions. All right, so we need another $1,500 in profits. I would hate to blow them on stream. Let's not do that. All right, we're logged into Lucid. Let's look at some market. Let's see if we can get some evals passed. We got the Top Step Live account cooking a little bit. That silver trade could have been like $6,000-$7,000 if it played out all the way into the deep lows here. Could have been a big trade. But of course, it's a lot to ask for. It's a big move. It's a lot to ask for. We still walked away with some cash. Are we doing giveaways tonight? We are doing a giveaway tonight, everybody. Of course. Of course, we're doing a giveaway tonight. Use code BBC on all props. We're doing a 50K Lucid account giveaway at the end of the stream. All you gotta do is hang out, hit the like button, and let's run up these likes. Let's run up these likes. And let's see if we can get this account cooking here. All right. Try to pass 5 Lucid accounts, possibly. What a difficult trend to try to fight on NQ. This thing literally just went to Mars. The issue is it's rangy tonight is the issue. I mean, it's always rangy, but at least yesterday with the gap, there are some decent opportunities. And now that silver doesn't seem to want to get that follow through. We love an account. Well, hopefully you win it. Hopefully y'all win it. Copy trader. Yeah, this is called Trade Syncer. It's a cloud-based trade copier. I don't know too much about it, but all you need is a Trade account. They do well copy trading Trade accounts. You can do multiple firms. And it's pretty good. Not endorsed or anything, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. Yo, chat, can we hit a short-term like goal of about 100 likes on the stream? If you had one trade to take right now to pass an evaluation account, what trade would it be? What trade would it be? I haven't checked crude all night, which is interesting. Short silver, huh? Short silver. I don't hate it. We've weathered the storm on the bounce attempt. I will say I don't love how aggressive that bounce is. If I'm looking for a retest of like the equal lows here, this level, 79 500s, I would have preferred a more shallow bounce, a weaker bounce, if you will. But I don't hate that. Look at NQ here. New highs, 838. I'm still trying to figure out if we have news on that. I mean, there has to be something. Yeah, man, you just got to adjust your mindset to not short such a strong market. I had an issue where I kept shorting just a really strong trending market, and I've actually been shorting NQ a decent little bit here, but I've somehow been coming out, up. I'm reducing my hold times, reducing my exposure to that. For if I'm gonna get into a short, it's very quick. I need to see it play out quick. Otherwise, the longer you're in it, the longer you're exposed and inside of a market that is strong and trending, the more likely you are to get steamrolled. But yeah, you got to retrain your mind. If you're having a serious issue, maybe something just casually, but if you're having a serious issue with that, man, which I don't know if that's the case, what I would do is, and I've done this before, like you actually have to rewire your brain a lot in trading. Like you're constantly shifting, I don't want to say shifting gears, but you're constantly literally having to rewire your thinking about markets. You know what I mean? Because you can get married to a bias and have so much conviction as to why the market should do this or that, but ignore what is obviously in front of you. I still struggle with that sometimes. But if you size down and just force yourself to only take longs, and that doesn't mean just buying just to buy, like wait for an actual dip, where your system says, okay, this is a solid dip buy regardless of what what my bias is on it, what my thesis is on it. This is a good dip buy if the trend is up. Size down, take a dip buy, build the confidence of just getting a couple winners back. And yeah, I don't know. That might help. Also, I'm just kind of preaching to the choir. That's what's helped me. If anybody's not just you, but if anybody's struggling with that, you have to rewire your brain. One of the easiest ways to do that is force yourself to only take longs, or just go to a different market. That's a solution as well. If you just have to be short, I mentioned it earlier. Silver and gold have more relative weakness to them than NQ, so just go to a different market too. You can do that. Yeah, I'm just preaching to the choir. This is stuff that's helped me. Man, silver is just still grinding up. Huh. Look at this bad boy. Wow, if we didn't take profits on that, we would have gotten smoked. Kind of crazy. I don't like that. I was thinking about trying to take like a little exhaustion play on silver. I don't like that. Thought I liked it, don't like it. Just a little too rangy. And I don't know how much commitment we're gonna get to the upside here. Holy crap! It would have gotten almost would have gotten filled. Okay, we have more volatility. We have more volume. Be cautious here. Definitely seems like there's a lot going on that we don't have news, news about. Stay far away from silver. That might be a good idea. Yeah. I did not have good experiences with silver. I did not have good experiences with silver. Definitely not. Look at the fucking volume on this. I'm just like trying to sit on my hands right now. There's a lot of shit flying around. We're getting like these little flashy moves, but nobody knows what is happening. So let's sit on our hands, man. This market is moving very quick. I guess that was the top of the hour, but I don't know. Let's just wait. Yeah, insider trading could be that. Could be that. Look at that dump. Huh. Would it pass with one crude mini? Really? What did crude do? Crude a little bounce? Man. Shit is flying. Oh, this silver. Oh, wait. Silver's looking so good. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh, buddy. Don't bait me here. Can we get a weak bounce off 836 and just sell back into it? Can we do that? All right, we would need 1500 to pass to pass this account, these Lucid accounts. 5 of them are copy trader right now. It's risky stuff. It's risky stuff. I would be looking for a break under 836. Definitely risky. Uh Okay, chat, lock in. We might try to get a little snap. We might try to get a little sneaky here with trying to sneak into this little breakdown trade. I really would have liked to see. I don't know. The entry is pretty crap right here. Damn, dude. Damn. Look at silver go. Shit. Our trade would have been killing it right now if we held it. Look at this 5-minute candle on silver, man. That is crazy. I don't see how we don't break these lows with this much volume. I'm not trying to sit here and be like nervous to execute, but I'm not really seeing like great value on a retracement. Like, let me get in maybe low 700s. Gold trying to catch a bit of a move off these low 30s. Silver not really following. Hmm. All right, traders, let's get another 20 likes. Let's get up to 100 likes. Once again, we're doing an account giveaway at the end of the stream. A Lucid 50K flex. Actually, the accounts we're trying to pass right now. Man, silver just feels like it feels very heavy. Looking for a breakdown through 500s. Holding the gold short. I love it. I love it. If we can get some follow through here, that's a great one. Dude, give me a kick-ass entry at like low 700s and I will get in and I'll try to look for it. Get in here on this retracement, literally trying to top tick, stop at the midpoint of the range. If we're going to get a follow through and a breakdown, it'll be right here. So very tight risk on this. And then if we do get back into these 500s, maybe I'll add into it. God, gold is fucking... Dude, gold literally just cannot break down. This thing just, every time it gets sold, it gets bought. Oh. Where's the fill? Bro, where's the fill on that? You're joking. That's insane. Where's the fill there, damn it? We're being patient with the industry, but if it gets filled, it's going to absolutely cook. Bro, I think we're not going to get a fill. I think it was a great position. The idea of like trying to top tick the retracement was there, just a little too high. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There's not a negative comment to say about that. There's nothing wrong with that. So there's no negative to that. It's just, hey, we didn't get filled, which is okay, you know. But as far as kind of the idea of where we wanted to get in, yeah, kick ass. Really good. Or if NQ gets any selling here, or if it just kind of holds. Yeah, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it because it's gonna go without us. That's unfortunate, man. But we really had a great idea with the entry on that. We did. I mean, you get filled there, you've got no drawdown, and you're in, just really, really clean profits on that directional move back into the structure. Cannot complain. Not a negative comment to make. You just kind of wish you get in. That's the only thing, right? There it is. Yeah, a little break. What's the follow through look? Because we've continued to see this in silver and gold. Like, we get these breaks and then they bounce. We haven't seen the damn flush away that I wanted to see tonight. No regrets. Absolutely none. You can never be too mad about trying to get a perfect entry, really, in my opinion. Even still, it's not giving you the cleanest breakout. Or the breakdown, whatever you want to call it. Yo, what's good, Fonz? How's it going? How's it going? Yo, chat, can we get 15 more likes, get to 100 likes? We're doing an account giveaway. I really would like to get to 200 likes. Somebody's going to win a 50K Lucid Flex account at the end of the stream for absolutely free, for nothing, for just hanging out. Yeah, this is tempting, but as of now, we haven't really seen a lot of volume on this breakdown. Just not a lot of follow through here yet. I mean, there could be follow through, but right now there's just not. It does hurt that we were short. I mean, this would be rolling at about 4K profit at the moment. You trade TBT anymore? Yep, I do trade TBT. I've actually got, if you look on this left side here, these are 5 take profit funded accounts. The issue is, it's not an issue, but they take about 5 days to pass. Now you can see here that they're already passed. So really I'm just waiting the 5 days, flipping green days, waiting for that 5-day period to end so that I can get my funded accounts. Then I'll have 5 50K funded accounts. That's going to be fun. That'll be a fun time. That will be a fun time. I would love to just kind of slowly, consistently build those up and then literally just take on cat bait. Like, make $250 a day on each of them, take out like $1,200 a day. That would be sick. That would be sick. I see some nice green. Yeah, we had a nice little trade at the beginning of the stream. We got the fade on silver from 80s to... I came in already in the position, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. We caught the fade from 80s to 70, mid 79s. I had to get out on the bounce, then it came up, and then now it dumped. It's just, it's sometimes you're just asking too much for the market to just never come back and test your entry. We're still going down. We're still selling off. Hey, appreciate that, Ultimate. Appreciate that. It's hard to try to take this breakdown trade. I mean, I like the idea of it, but like, even if we did get filled on that breakdown trade, it's just stalling. We're not seeing a lot of momentum yet. Look at NQ here. Yeah. No, I used to trade silver whenever it was like people were going crazy about it, and I had just had a bad experience with it every single time. It's not so much that I like silver. I just, whenever I'm looking at the both of them, silver, and it doesn't really seem like now they're kind of a little more correlated. They're evenly correlated at the moment, but they were a little mismatched. Like, silver is just a little weaker than gold is. So if I'm going to try to short, I'd like to short silver. Like, this is your hourly range on silver. And this is your hourly, right? You have like an ascending range where buyers are in control. It's in an uptrend. It's not the strongest trend ever, but it is putting in, higher highs and Silver's more in like a pennant, kind of a just a parallel range, and gold's just a little stronger, right? So when you look at the two, silver's just a little weaker. So I wanted to be short. I want to be short in the silver market. Right, buyers aren't quite as strong in the silver market compared to gold because, well, gold's in an uptrend on the hourly and silver's in a parallel trend, meaning the direction isn't up, so buyers aren't really inherently in control. Although they're not super strong on gold either, because on those breakouts, we're not really getting clean direction, clean strong pushes. Like we keep breaking out, pulling back aggressively, breaking out, pulling back aggressively. But it goes without saying that silver is a little weaker when you just compare them. All right. Well, that breakout trade wouldn't have been worth a damn anyways, so I'm not too upset we missed it. Look at this candle, man. What? We still don't have news out, huh? Because I could have sworn that there was some news. It seemed like news. Appreciate that, DWT. Hit the like button. Passed that loose at 50K today, then blew up my practice that I kept going for 45 days. If it was real, I would have had if it was real, I would have had a 25K payout. Wow. Man. You just try to implement that on a real account, man. It's hard, isn't it? Yeah, I know the feeling. Long EQ from 17s. Okay. I mean, I really can't hate on a dip buy on NQ. I mean, like, how do you hate on a dip buy on NQ? It's only going up. I think you could damn near buy any dip there, and I would say that's a pretty good trade. I think the probabilities are in your favor. Yeah, it's just hard because, I mean, when real money's on the line, it's just so different. Plus, you're not worried at all about, like, risk. Like, you know what I mean? The risk. The decisions that you make are different when you're trading a practice account where it's like, okay, I'm in $5,000 to draw down a practice account. It's not real. But on a real account, it's like, okay, I'm in 5,000. You know what I mean? It's just different. That's the thing. Well, if the dip keeps dipping, then you got to have an exit plan. But as of now, that's the damn strat that's working, isn't it, chat? This is a buy the dip market. You know what I mean? Don't recklessly just buy the dip, but it is a buy the dip market. The probabilities are in your favor if you are a long trader looking to buy pullbacks. Yeah, like you're not. Yeah, it's not so much like that you can make a lot in the practice account. It's that you're not really caring about what you're risking, right? If you don't care about what you're risking, you can make a lot of money. The real issue becomes like when you're trading a funded account or a live account or a combine. Even with combines, it's hard, right? And like that's hardly real. It's like, yeah, you care about risk because like, okay, I can't lose this much, so that's gonna alter the decisions I make. I don't want to say I almost don't. I almost want to say I just don't think practice accounts are that beneficial. I think you get a lot more emotional repetition and trading repetition, trading like a combine, even if you're pretty new. I mean, if you're brand new, trade a practice account. But as soon like if your goal is to build up like emotional tolerance and get reps there and kind of build that framework, and you could even do it with just like a $30 combine. But there's something on the line is going to put you in the right mindset. That doesn't mean go buy a direct funded account. But yeah, it's just totally different. It's night and day different. It's night and day different on like at every stage too. Like the combine's different than the funded. That's why it's harder, right? You do well in a combine, then you get funded, and it's like, okay, now, right? It's almost like it's more real, so the decisions are more important. It's just, you know what I mean? There's more emotions. And then same thing with the funded account. Then you go into a live account. It's the same exact beast. It's the same, right? Every decision is even more important, right? And that's just like live prop firm account. Now imagine going a real live account where you're putting money from, you know, like real money that you, like real life money, like your savings or whatever, you know, wherever you're pulling it from and putting it in an account. Now that's even more, right? Like the emotions are even more amplified. Send it, bud. We're looking, brother. I'm telling you. We are looking. As soon as I see something worth trading, I mean, I'm not going to be reckless here, but I just don't see anything yet. I don't see anything worth a damn. If I see something worth a damn, I'll throw something at it. I don't see anything yet. You think an entry on the VWAP test? I would love. Yeah, up there at 44. That's a good entry. I don't know if we. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good entry. That's a good entry. I think it's a great entry. Your stop's just above the structure here. So yeah, that's a pretty size out. You know, size small. It's a pretty good entry, but I'm not totally. Yeah, it's not a bad entry. I like it. Only issue is you're kind of like wondering. Okay, it's VWAP's still pretty snug up against this structure. So it's like if we do retest, there's potential for a breakout. So it's wouldn't mind VWAP in this situation. If we got some more follow through here, then if VWAP was closer to like here, I would like to get in on that. I don't know, man. I don't know how much direction we're gonna get tonight. We could just range. But yeah, no, I don't hate the VWAP. I don't hate the VWAP entry at all. Excuse me. Did you win the gold short last night where everyone was hating? Yeah, small win. Yeah, we won it though. We didn't. We not only just won it, but we actually top ticked. Not top tick. Give or take a couple points. We pretty much faded the high up until pre-market. So it was a good trade. I don't know why people were blasting me last night for that. People were just convinced. Yeah, we shorted here. We shorted right here in the 28. We short right here on this white line. And then we didn't see that level again until like London, like London pre-market. And I was getting called crazy for shorting this much of an extended move. And that was a very extended move, by the way. Very extended. When price moves this far, right, and just a series of like strong, like just series of green candles, it's directional, it's clean, right? Great. That's a strong move. But hey, man, there was not a lot of structure formed within this move. The market's going to want to retrace, retest some of these levels, right? Rebalance, whatever you want to call it. But it's unnatural and unsustainable that we just, right? Like, I like my odds of shorting for a pullback here. Like, look how extended that move was. A very extended move. And I was super patient. I got a really damn good entry on it. And that was a good trade. I don't know. People were blasting me last night for that one. I don't know why. That was a great trade. I like that one. Only thing is, I probably could have put more size on it, to be completely honest. All right, guys. Anybody in the YouTube chat, we do appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're doing a giveaway at the end of the stream. I'm trying to pass these 5 Lucid accounts. I would love to get these bad boys passed. If we could get them passed, man. Although I might hold off and just do a video, like try to do a video of it. Like what I did for my MyFunded Futures account. That would give me some content. That would give me some content. Anybody see something super intriguing at the moment that doesn't have a great chance of just ranging after the entry? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too. Like, I'd get into a gold short, but it's kind of a coin toss. This market's trying to decide if it wants to get directional. Try to pass 2 Lucid Flex. Nice. You gonna be here for the giveaway? Maybe you can get another one. Maybe you can get another one. Copper, huh? I don't know how y'all trade copper. This is like similar to silver when you like try to watch the candlesticks a little bit. You think it's gonna run, huh? Maybe so. Wow, what a market. Dude, they did a giveaway and I didn't know about it? I did not know that. I knew they were posting something about that. Guys, I have a Lucid case. Do they still do the Lucid cases? Because I have one. Is that promo still on? Because I do have a Lucid case. Can you still do that? Or was that like a one-time thing? I have a case. I have a case. Wait. Is it too late now? Let's see your Project 365. Yeah, dude, Jake's awesome. The cases expire? Fuck. Okay, hold on. I did not know that. Should I give it to one of y'all or should I just rip it because I'm not even sure if it's expired or not? It'll probably be nothing. What do y'all think? Should I rip it or should I give it to somebody in the chat? Should we do something fun where I put it in the video somewhere? Should I do something fun where I like... Or should we just... I don't even know if it's still... I don't know if it's expired is the issue. I wouldn't want to get anybody's hopes up. That's the main thing. I don't want to get somebody's hopes. I don't even know if it'll work. Just rip it. Everybody say rip it. Let's rip it. It's not really going to benefit me because I already have the accounts. Ah, shit expired. Wow. Wow. That's embarrassing. Why did it expire, bro? Yeah, I think it does say expired right there. April 19th. Wow. I didn't even know. Wow, that's... Why are we expiring stuff? Why are we expiring stuff, chat? It would probably have just been a discount. It really probably would have just been a discount. Wow, I should have just gave it to y'all before it expired. That was an L on my part. I apologize. I was holding it for like a special occasion. I don't know. Should have just gave it away. That was an L. All right, new session highs on NQ. Trying to break out above 830s. Some traders are long on NQ and it's working. It might just be a slow and excruciating hold. Or maybe we were due breakout with some nice volume, but yep. You got the case, bro. No, it's invalid. It's invalid. Man, I'm not seeing anything, chat. I would use the top step code. I didn't realize they were so expensive now for the no activation evals. I guess they named their price, man. Tell you what's not expensive. Let's look. Apex is not that expensive. $37 for a 50K end of day account. Lucid's not that expensive. No activation fees. 98, 50K account. Flex. Alpha, $71 for a standard account with code BPC, although there is an activation fee on that one. Is Apex legit? I can only speak to what I know about them because I haven't gotten a payout with them. But also, they did make a statement that it's more legit than it was in the past. And not that I wouldn't say they're legit. It's just people wouldn't follow rules and they'd get their payouts denied. But now they say no payout denials, and I really haven't heard a lot of people complain about it. You don't like Apex. Why not? Oh man, Chad, trust me, we want to get into a trade here. You have gotten a payout from Apex. Yeah, people like Apex. Trailing drawdowns designed to kill. Yeah, but now they have end of day drawdown. Get long on gold. DLO on evals. Yeah. Yeah, you just gotta approach it. There's a certain, I mean, you gotta approach it. So I approach it. Look, I'm used to it, man, because I have a daily loss limit too, although it's really big. I probably need to bring it down. But when you have a daily loss limit, and you're forced to trade with one. It doesn't affect me as much because you approach the days a little differently. You approach the days not just trying to start, shooting from the hip. You approach it like, okay, that daily loss limit is staring me in the face, and I don't want to hit that. So let me slowly kind of ease into this session. Let me try to get a couple wins, a couple green trades, build up a profit cushion or profit buffer. And then if you want to start getting aggressive, you can there. But to get a couple base hits in and try to get a bit of a buffer built up is the better approach when you're talking about these daily loss limits, right? Because essentially, if you're going to press on the gas, then if you build up a profit buffer, like, you're giving yourself more drawdown, right? Like, if my drawdown is 2,000, my daily loss is 2,000, and I make $500 to start the day, then now I have $2,500 to draw down. Obviously, now you can start making the argument, oh, you're going to let a red day or green day turn red and all that good stuff. But if you're trying to press it, is the point. But that's a good strategy. That's kind of how you have to approach it when you have daily loss limits. Like, this was an adjustment for me, man, because I was like, I never had a daily loss limit, which I know sounds crazy, but it has made me a much better trader as far as like the risk, as far as like being a risk adverse trader. So that is good, but it definitely, there's adjustments that have to be made. It is annoying in the evals, though. I think it is annoying in the evals. They probably could do better just doing it in the fundeds, but they got me for a couple of evals because I didn't even read the rules, and I didn't even realize it was daily loss limits on those end-of-day accounts. I need to start reading the rules a little bit more. All right. Let's look. Is there a potential trade on gold? I don't want to get baited into trying to get short on this breakout just for us to hold range and fade back into the 40s. This feels like a mistake. All right, we're in for a quick breakdown trade. Let's get it yellow. All right, we're in the lucid accounts. Let's go. If we can see some green, we'll take some green. Let's fucking go. We need 15 hundo. Can we get some follow through under 832, please? I would love to flash a little bit here through like maybe 32s, 30s, high 20s would be a sick push. But we're breaking structure here into new session lows. This is session lows, isn't it? Let's see, open. Okay, hold on, let's lock in. All right, I added 5 more. Looking for probably 28s, 27s. That'd put us in a good spot here. If we start bouncing too much off these lows, just cut it. Assume that we're going to range, chalk it up. Okay, added some more. We're kind of committed to the bit now. We need some commitment to it, brother. We need some commitment to it. We need some commitment to the break of 830s here. Ooh, a little wick down. Wow. Okay, I miscalculated. We're not even close to passing these. Let's just get out. Let's just take a base hit. We're at 500 on them. We're 500 on the mill. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, and then we get out right before. I mean, this is just beautiful. That's just the market in a nutshell. It's like this thing dumps to 24, 23. Yeah, that's just amazing. Watch this thing dump to 24, not but 10 seconds after I get out of the trade. It's a little base hit. Pretty much just trading the candle there on the break of that low. Like trading this candle on the break of this low as it extends through. A little base hit. A little base hit. And we might be back to the range activity. I mean, we've seen this a couple times on gold. I mean, you got to understand the pattern that we're seeing. Like, okay, if you looked for the breakdown, is that the correct verbiage? If you were looking for the breakdown trade here, you got a little move and then it bounced again. For like an hour it traded there, and then you're looking for this move again. Okay, it got it, and then it bounced again. Like, this is the pattern we're seeing. Yeah, we are trending lower, but as far as looking for like the entries here for the breakdown, like, you're not getting a lot of continuation. This is all the continuation you got here. This is all the continuation you got here. And so far, this is all the continuation you got here. The continuation moves are staggered. They're slow. They're not super strong. So don't hate just trying to get out of that. Maybe we dump some more, but that's not really what we've been seeing. So that's what had me hesitant. So we got out. Decent little $500 trade on 5 Lucid accounts. Lucid Flex. Lucid Flex. Yo, Chad, I see we got 120 likes. Can we push it? Can we get to 170? We're doing a Lucid account giveaway at the end of the stream. All right, let's see what else we can do. I really would prefer to save trying to pass this and do it on my tablet so I can make a short out of it. So I can make a video out of it. But at the same time, it's not fully passing. Maybe we'll just try to pass it here. Should hit 250, no click, no watch. Yeah, let's go, man. Let's push it. Let's get to 250 likes. I don't think that's crazy. We're killing it tonight, dude. We are killing it tonight. Wow, silver went through a new low as well. Man, I have no regrets today, but I will say we were in a killer short from here and I got out here. That sucks. I mean, that sucks. Actually, we got it. We got out about here. Well, where did we get out? Didn't get out above 800, did we? Oh, God. We got out here? Oh, that's so bad. But this market has made it very difficult to hold on to these. Because, like, we'll get the break and then we bounce really aggressive. We get the break, we bounce really... Holy shit. Bro, the thunder just scared me. Can y'all hear that? Oh my God, bro. Can y'all hear that? Anyways, what I'm saying is it's been excruciating. It's been difficult to hold these trades. I didn't mean to do that. It's been difficult to hold these trades, right? Unless you're able to hold through that pullback and that pullback, this market's just not wanting to give us a lot of continuation. How come we never see you on Top Step anymore? I was on Top Step this morning, man, at 11 o'clock. I was there. What's the next trade, chat? What's the next trade? Yeah, that was loud. That was very loud. That scared the heck out of me. Chat, what do you get from Whataburger? What's your meal? What's your meal? What's your meal? I know this is off topic, but I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat after. What's the meal? We've gotten flash flood warnings every 5 minutes. I think God is smiting San Antonio. It's been raining nonstop, just pouring. What's your go-to Whataburger oil? I'm trying to think. Number two. What is the number two? Is that just a... I feel like that's something super basic. Patty melt's good. Sweet and spicy's good. They used to have the Monterey melt. Speaking of melts, that bad boy was heat. Man, do we try to get into this? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, what's good, Coach Fred? Welcome back. You gonna be in the duck race tonight, Coach Fred. Cheeseburger with bacon, jalapenos, add all the extras. Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. Will anybody be door dashing? That's a good question. The like button's lava. Yo, hit the like button. All right, let's I'll do this. Well, I'll do the sweet and spicy. I'll do the sweet and spicy. All right. Come on, dude. One more solid trade. We pass these five accounts. Can you get DoorDash if there are flood warnings? That's a great question. I'm not thinking about... It seems like I'm not really thinking about other people here. I'm just hungry. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if people are going to be driving. That's pretty insensitive of me. It says this is a dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not attempt to travel unless you are fleeing an area. Yeah, we should not order. Yeah, let's not order. I was a little sidetracked. I didn't realize the significance. Yeah, let's not do that. He said, nah, they decided to deliver. I couldn't live with it. Domino's will deliver, I'm sure. I bet those Chinese places would deliver right now. Nah, we don't want people driving in it. Yeah, we don't want people driving in it. I didn't even think about it. I'm sure there are people dashing. All right, guys. All right. Anybody see anything moving that's not just so rangy? We had a nice base hit. I don't want to just give back profits taking some silly-ass trade. Do I think gold could go a little lower? Sure. We've had like 4 price moves. I mean, we could also be getting a little extended. If we are going to range, I would not be surprised to see us start curling around this level. Don't know. All right, guys. Once again, we're doing an elusive 50K flex account probably in about 30 minutes, A little over 30 minutes. We're gonna do that account giveaway. We want to try to get to 175 likes. I know we can get it. Otherwise, I would not ask. We got 230 likes last night. Let's get it, bro. Let's get to at least 175. I don't know why this stream's not popping as much tonight. It should be. We're killing it. We are killing it. Also, use code BPC on any prop firm evaluations. Man, Gold, I would love you. I would love you if you want to dump 30s and push. Give me a couple points. It's baity. It's a little baity. Oh my God. Asking you shall deliver it. Chat's running up the likes. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. And for you, one of y'all are going to win a Lucid account. Let's go. You prefer a specific futures market? Yeah, I mean, I primarily trade in Q, but I do like me some. I've been liking gold a little bit more recently. I like me some gold. Didn't show on main YouTube this time, really. Okay. Bet. Well, make sure I hit the post notifications. Is that even still a thing in 2026? Anyways, subscribe and remember, we're live every single night at 7 Central. Man, this is just the tightest range ever right here. Oh, now we got 300 people. Let's cook. Let's cook. I'm just giggling because if I get into this short, there's not a lot of strategy behind this. It's like we're just trying to pass an account. We're trading with the session trend, which is great. It's just not saying it's a coin flip, but it's kind of a coin. Like, I think directionally we have the right idea, but we could bounce here and BS before anything happens. Kind of assuming that we can break the low. Also, we're coming into the top of the hour, so I'm kind of reluctant to try to position myself for a breakout because you typically don't see these breaks happen before the new hourly. Before that new hourly opens up, you know what I mean? Like, what's the follow through looking like on this? I could be wrong. I hope I am. Anybody in a gold short right now? It's just been a slow bleed all session. There hasn't been really aggressive breakdown trades, but we have just been slowly grinding lower. Maybe eventually we can get some volume on this. Like slow grind, and then maybe a little bit of an aggressive breakdown. That would be cool. Long in Q. Really? My broker's requirements for gold is like 4 times participate and learn much. Oh, I disagree, brother. I don't trade gold all the time. It's just what I'm trading tonight. I think there's better opportunity in gold tonight. I've been thinking there's better opportunity on gold than in Q. The ranges have just been better. As we can tell, there's actual movement here. That's really, I'm not a primary gold trader, so it's just the case for tonight. I think there's better opportunities here than in Q. In Q's just a little bit more rangy. And I'm not really committed to the just zombify your brain and just like fry your brain into thinking it's only dip buys, because that's really the only strat that's working right now, and I just can't be bothered to just do that. I'd rather try to remain in an unbiased environment and trade something that moves both ways and doesn't just grind forever. I don't know. Well, you probably have more margin on some similar markets like copper, but of course, I mean that's a whole other market. It is a metal, and they move in correlation, but um, I do know the margin requirements for copper are a lot less than gold, but yeah, those margin requirements are a biatch. Once again, another break of session lows that just immediately reverses. Yeah. Yeah, that's the idea. Headspace is like the right idea is to be long bias on NQ, but if you're not like if you don't feel like forcing yourself into that kind of mindset, then you can just try to trade something different. Man, this is just such a slow creeping bleed down on gold. ES shorts. I'm not totally interested with how strong ES is. Once again, guys, like we're talking about relative strength and weakness between markets. Gold is a weaker market than NQ is right now. Look at them on the hourly. It's very easy to tell. NQ's in a very strong uptrend. All dips are being bought. Gold is a little bit more rangy. Sellers are a little bit more balanced. There's more opportunity there. If I'm looking to short a market, I'm not going to try to short NQ. Not unless it has like a unique setup. But if I'm just at face value trying to short a market, it's going to be the weaker market, which is gold right now. Unless you're seeing something super specific on ES, then if that's the case, then follow that system. You know what I mean? Luckily, I've avoided a lot of the blows of that like 3 week bender rally. I didn't really get too hurt by it, so I'm not gonna start trying to get hurt by it by trying to short that market. I'll just wait. I avoided most of it, most of the pain there. I didn't really get too beat up on it actually. It kind of seemed like a blur. Like I didn't even realize that we rallied back to the all-time highs. I think most of the time I was on vacation, so I didn't look at the market much. All right, guys, let's get to 200 likes and we'll do this giveaway. Okay, chat? Let's get to 200 likes. We'll do this giveaway. Man, I wonder. All right, there's a new hourly candle here. Hey B, so how do I enter the giveaway? Just hang out for another 30 minutes. You got to be in the stream. Hit the like button if you haven't. Hit the subscribe button. And then it's really simple. You're just typing a keyword when it's time to go, but I'll let you know more details about that in about 30 minutes. Bro, just FOMO short. Surely we'll get some nice volume at some point on this pullback. Alright, let's just try this, bitch. Excuse my language. Need to stop cussing. Alright, let's see if we can get some momentum here. If we start stalling out, we'll just cut it. I genuinely don't see anything else. I'm not going to sacrifice the evaluation in itself, but yeah, I just don't see anything else. We'll do this, then we'll do the account giveaway. Maybe we can do kind of the same situation where we can add in and look for the new break. It's just so slow and rangy. We're not really seeing a lot of strength under the lows. I think directionally we're right about it, but it's like how much pullback can we stomach here? It's not a great setup. Do not copy this trade. We're just trying to pass an eval here. This is never a trade I would take on a funded account. It's not a great trade at all. In fact, we might give all the profits back that we had. Getting closer to the pre-market lows. If we can get under 820s with some strength, we'll be looking good on that. All right, try to add some more. We're on 30 micros. Kind of want to hold a little bit longer to see if we can get under 26. Could be a mistake. We're only a point off session lows. So far, so good. Man, given how slow the sell-off is, though, I could very easily see a bounce here, and it would not be surprising to me. That's why I'm not confident in the trade, but at the same time, this is just an eval trade. Would have loved to see the low get taken there. Going up to 48.40, I'm not saying we can't. I think we could very easily bounce from this level. I genuinely don't see anything else. I'm not trying to force it, but of course, if this doesn't work, we'll just cut out. Yeah, I mean this can very easily be a level where we start to see some buying off the lows and some bounce attempt. Well, we might be back to potentially losing on this one. Was not the best trade. You just kind of like you're out on a bounce here. It's not really a great trade. Not a great trade. Was there a reason for shorts there? Like I said, it wasn't the best trade setup, but we just keep going lower. We just keep going lower. Trend following. This is just an eval trade. It's not a great quality setup. I don't think any setups are super worth trading on a funded account or a live account right now. It's a great flip. Would love to see the session lows get taken right after that. It's a great flip. That might be asking too much. Man, that was a beautiful flip. Added some more here. Gotta see the breakdown, baby. Let's go. Damn. A lot of shenanigans going on right now. I just think this bounce can get a little too messy right now. Fuck. All right, I'm gonna cut it. Not being able to break on a flip like that is a little concerning. All right, now back to down. We probably just coast in here. Trying to get fancy, be aggressive. I don't think there's a great, I don't know. I don't think there's an eval passing trade right now. Back to red. Back to red. I don't think there's an eval passing trade. Or are you going for it? Literally just looking for the break of the lows here, past the eval. Which I still think we can get. It's just, yeah. It's moving through the lows too slowly and with like so much. It's like weak going through the lows, so it's hard to get these trades. I don't have a lot of drawdown to be putting on that much size in hindsight. These evals are just too close to being passed to mess around like that. Now we're gonna break. Just because I think we can see some clean volume on the break of 20s, I'm gonna try it one more time. We just bounce back to 29. I'll just take the cut. Good lord. Good lord. Good lord. All right, we're gonna call it a night. I'm calling it a night, bro. I'm getting chopped. Shit, bro. Am I gonna sacrifice these accounts? I need to lock in and just stop sizing up and trying to get a quick win. God, it looks so much like it wants to break, though. Man. Yeah, that was ugly. That was ugly. This range is ugly right now. Oh no! Holy cannoli. Can I see green for a second? All right, we'll do the account giveaway after this. Gotta get under the lows here. Need to have limit orders in these fucking wicks. Holy shit, buddy. Alright, we're being a degenerate. Let's just stop. Like, trying to put pressure on myself to pass this on fucking stream, and it's just stupid. Like, shit. Okay, let's just do the giveaway. I'm gonna rethink my decisions and be more patient. Try to recover these accounts. What's the drawdown on these bad boys? Well, how much did they give you? 2,000? Fuck. What a huge step back. What a huge step back. Shit. All right, that's okay. All right, yeah, I'm done trading for the night. We'll take the win where we can take it. That was pretty shit. This fucking price action right here at the lows is excruciating, man. Fuck, I should have sized down after that base hit. That was so stupid. Yeah, this is just evals, man. This is just evals. This is just 5 lucid evals, and I can't catch this fucking breakdown. And I'm sized it too much, and I'm taking shit positions. You know, not in a great area getting into these trades. So we'll see if we can recover it, but I'm not going to do it on stream. I don't think I can take the pressure. I'm going to try to just chill. Plus, there's not really a setup. Taking trades when there's no setup hurts your ass, and that just hurt my ass. All right, let's do this giveaway. Let's talk about y'all. All right. Taking trades when there's no setup comes at a cost, damn it. A cost. I hope I can recover them. All right. I mean, I still have another $1,000 to draw down, right? Or is it another? I think I still have another $1,000 to draw down, so it should be okay, but fuck, man. It's frustrating. All right, let me set this giveaway up. It's frustrating. 'I should have just coasted into the finish line and traded smaller size, especially after that $500 win. All right, let's do this giveaway though. Hold on a second. God, that is infuriating, man. The annoying part is like you almost assume that you're funded on 5 fresh accounts. Like I was like, oh, these bad boys are done. No way I can't pass these. I'm only $1,000 away. All right, 50K Lucid account giveaway coming up. $50K Lucid account. Let's do this a giveaway. All right, start the giveaway, guys. All you have to do is type in exclamation mark code BPC. Man, oh man. Fucking, that price action's disgusting. I mean, I can go buy another 5. It's not an issue. It's just annoying. Piece of junk. Entering this low when the price action is like there's no commitment right here, there's no momentum, there's no strength, it's weak bleeding type price action. Entering that low with that much size is a death wish. That was the stupidest thing, probably the stupidest thing I've ever done in the past 48 hours. Entering that low in a market that has such little commitment or strength or direction is probably the dumbest thing I've ever done my whole life. That was stupid. That was really stupid. That was stupid. But the sucker part is we're about. I guarantee you we break 820s here with some fucking volume, dude. That's the annoying part. It's frustrating. Like this thing's only gonna slow bleed until eventually buyers just stop bidding it because it's becoming obvious we just can't hold. I'm fairly confident about that, but I don't have the drawdown. I can't afford to keep doing it. I mean, I guess I can, but with smaller size, but it's annoying. Yeah, one entry. Y'all gotta make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to get entered into the giveaway, then exclamation mark BPC. Appreciate y'all hanging out in the stream, man. Appreciate all the likes. Appreciate all the love. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are awesome. God, it's frustrating. Frustrating to do something just so stupid and then now have to. Just so stupid. That's the mental thing of combines. You're like, it's just a combine. No, man. I should be taking these trades as serious as any other trade. That's a dog shit trade that low. That low with that much size, horrible idea. Now I'm gonna have to take a handful of scalp trades to get back. It's gonna be it'll be a fun time. All right, guys. Exclamation mark BPC. Curious to see how much drawdown I have on these accounts, as a matter of fact. Okay, so. Damn. Yeah. Wait. Okay. I've got a little bit of drawdown here. I've got about $1,000 of drawdown. I've got about $1,000 of drawdown. I've got about $1,000 of drawdown. Should be fine, man. Should be fine. $1,000 of drawdown. All right, how many entries we got cooking here, chat? Oh my goodness, 212. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm gonna keep it open for another 4 minutes. I feel like we closed it pretty early. So anybody just joining in, remind them exclamation mark BPC. Use code BPC on all prop firm evaluations. Also, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Gold put us in the grinder today. Gold put us in the Ninja blender, the pocket blender. The absolute pocket blender. The Ninja Pro. What's the best blender brand? That was just bad. You can't really complain. That was just really bad trading. Subpar. Not really a great plan on that one. The live account cooked up a little bit today. Maybe I'll take a payout on that. The NutriBullet. All right, guys. We'll leave the entries open. Another 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and we'll do this damn giveaway. Man, Well, good news is the one funded account is in the green. That's good. Also, the Apex accounts are halfway, but that's obviously a curse. So let's not try that. No continuation, I know. I mean, it's really weak continuation. Every time we break a low, a couple points, and then it bounces. Couple points, bounces. It's brutal. Absolutely brutal. What do you think of NQ consolidation? Trending up, buy good quality dips. That's about it. Let's go. I'm gonna close the entries at 9:30. That's a good time. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Although I think everybody's about in at this point. All right, I'm gonna take one more position on gold. Smaller size, and I'm not gonna add until I actually get some sort of validation. All right, and let's do this giveaway, guys. Let's do this giveaway, or maybe I'll just take some base hits. A couple $100, $200 trades would get me there. That's the thinking. All right, so let's see what we can do. I'm gonna do this giveaway. Let's pick 10 winners. Let's go. Let's go. 1 second. All right, let me close off the entries. Cool. All right, 1 second, guys. All right, let's pick these winners out. Hit the like button for good luck. Who we got? Holy wait, shit. Hold on a second. Do I just... Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Actually, fuck the giveaway. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Fuck your giveaway. 1 second. Move. Fuck your giveaway. 1 second, guys. Just give me 1 second, brother. Let's manage our risk. Did we try to add, or is that just... I don't even know. Should we take profit? I really do think we can get a break of 820s with some nice volume. Although that is contradicting everything we've seen so far this session. This is like, I call this kind of a cliff dive setup, and I'm still kind of analyzing exactly how these work out, but it's where you have a market gradually and slowly just grind lower and lower, and it's just unable to base and build a support. Eventually there comes like this plateau point where buyers just they say, man, nobody's buying this thing. I'm gonna stop bidding this. Nobody's buying it. And then it usually can break with some nice volume when buyers decide collectively to stop bidding it, a market that's unable to build support. Here we go. Red equal lows 822. Let me fucking hold on a second, bro. Just break the low. Add and go break even. I'm waiting for the. Oh, we did break, and I wasn't even looking. All right. I wonder if this is going to be one of those. Is this just a break of lows and then retrace, or can we get some follow through? She said take profit. Alyssa texted me, said take profit. Alyssa texted me take profit. Come on, man, break it. I gotta cut. It's okay. We'll get back, man. But just the hesitation is insane, man. Let's do this giveaway. All right, let me pick some winners. The hesitation is so it's brutal. We break the low by like a couple ticks, and then I'm not expecting this thing to flush to Haiti. I'm just like, come on, give me something. Give me more than 2 ticks. Unbelievable. All right, man. I mean, that's decent. Whatever. Just fuck. I mean, I can't complain. Whatever. We're coming back. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna pick 10 winners, chat. 10 winners. God, this price action is infuriating. All right, Wicked Bullies. Sige. Let's see if we get some OGs on this list. Let's go. Super Pumpa. It's going to be annoying because I still do think we can break 20s, but it's like, come on, man. At some point, we need to stop just taking the lows by a couple ticks and then just bouncing. It's very, very impossible to trade doing that BS. Unless you've already positioned yourself way earlier. All right. Welcome in. Tacos. I remember Tacos. Tacos actually, if this is the right Tacos, I think he was like one of the first viewers in tonight's stream, actually. Trades by Judah. I do feel like I recognize that. All right, guys, we got our 10. Congratulations to the 10 contestants. I'm sorry if you did not win. Once again, keep showing up every single night. Your chances to win invariably go up. Let me set up the duck race. How frustrating is this? How frustrating is this market, man? I guess we're fortunate to. Let's just be happy, right? God bless. We're happy. All right, let me set this duck race up. Y'all give me 1 second. I mean, we got a decent little trade to come back. I mean, we're still down, but it gets frustrating, right? Whenever you're looking for like the smallest little move and you can't even get it. Oh God, it's so frustrating. I'm looking for one 5-minute candle to like expand. Just the smallest move ever, and I'll be happy. And we can't even get it. Yeah, it's so annoying. All right, guys, this is for a Lucid 50K evaluation account. Don't blow it. There goes Taco. Finally got the duck race. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do a 1-minute race, man. Good luck. Let me mute the let's turn on the audio. It's never the people. It's never the ducks in the beginning who win. It's always the ones who stay back and sprint at the end. I've noticed. So I'm not gonna lie. If I was Levent or JD, I would be feeling a little questionable. Although I don't know. Maybe they would win. Vampire duck. I didn't even realize. Look at this guy. He does look like he's pacing himself. Good luck and congrats to whoever's gonna win this account, man. And we did see, I don't know if gamblers in the chat, we gave a lucid account, well, we gave it a lucid case that ended up being an account to Gambler, and he ended up taking it to a payout. I think he's about to get it to another payout. So you can get real results with these accounts, man. It's about, let's go. Hausabula. Yeah, he got it to a payout, so like it's possible, man. Halusabula. Congratulations, my friends. If you didn't win, I apologize. Hasabula, say something in the chat so that I know that you're here. There is a chance the Hasabula is not here. I don't want to get y'all's hopes up, but if he's not here, anyways, let's just see if he's here. But if he's not, then we'll have to rerun it. We'll give Hasabula about a minute or two to type in the chat. Let me know if you're here. There's a chance he might not be. He or she might not be here. If that's the case, the Ducks will re-race. Damn it. I'm not seeing anything coming through. He gone. Let's give it, once this timer hits 48 flat. Oh wait, the timer's done. All right, let's. Okay, he's not here. Imagine not being here, bro. All right, we're gonna kick him out. All right, and then now we need to pick one more winner, and then I need to redo the duck race. All right. Wow, wow. There's another chance. There's another chance. All right, let's pick one more winner. PJVK. All right, let's put these new ducks in here. Wow, man. He dropped the ball. Anyways, like I was saying, new ducks, new lineup. So Hazubala has been replaced with PJVK. What I was saying is we gave away a Lucid account, and the trader ended up taking it to a payout from nothing, just from a free account, got a 2K payout. So, man, don't just treat it serious and take it serious. And hopefully whoever wins gets it to a payout, passes the combine, all good things. Once again, Lucid's great. I'm going to give you this evaluation account. Whoever wins, no activation fee. Really clear rules, lightning fast payouts. Check out gold. And we're going to come back and pass I'm trying to pass these Lucid evals. I'm going to come back and get mine too, damn it. These are going to be passed. Trust me on that. I'm going to be very patient and lock in. All right, y'all. On your marks, get set, go. Who's it going to be? Is Gambler in here? Yeah, he's in here. All right, who's it going to be? Pretty even. Somebody's about to sprint. SJ just literally... Oh my god, SJ just faded so far back. Who's it going to be? I feel like the purple duck's going to take it. Oh my god. Wicked Bullies. Wicked Bullies. Congrats, Wicked Bullies. Are we in the chat? Wicked Bullies, are you... Wait. Alright, wait. Are you in the chat, Wicked Bullies? Imagine just nobody's in the chat. I feel like he is. He or she is. Yeah, okay, bro. Are you in my Discord? That's really the only thing. You need to be in my Discord. And then listen, that's all you have to do, man. Be in the Discord and then send me a DM, a screenshot of your YouTube username, and I'm gonna get you hooked up with the Lucid 50K account. Everybody wish Wicked. I know it's frustrating when y'all don't win, man, but keep showing up. I'm doing my part. Every single night we do these giveaways. Y'all shut up, Duck. Every single night we do these giveaways. And you keep showing up, man. It means a lot to me, and maybe one day you will win. Of course, I hope that everybody can eventually win. But yeah, man, Wicked, that's all you got to do. Just hit me up on Discord. Send me a screenshot of your YouTube username. Simple stuff. Simple stuff. I'm not in your Discord. Okay. Okay. I got you, bro. 1 second. There you go. I just pinned the Discord link right there, my friend. I just pinned the Discord link. Streamlabs pinned it. Got to be in there. Got to be in there. I don't see him. I don't even see their comments. Really? I don't know, but he's might just be glitched. Can you see his comments? I mean, I see his comment here. Huh. Fair is fair. I mean, he's typing somewhere. He's typing somewhere. I don't know. He's typing from an alternate dimension. You're right. I don't see it either. I don't know. That's weird. But unfortunately, we do have to. I'm not necessarily unfortunately. I don't know why his stuff's not popping up, but he's typing somewhere, and it's obviously something right. It's here. I don't know. I don't know how else he could be typing. I'm joining. Okay. Yeah, I don't see his comments. That's weird. That's really strange. Very strange. But I mean, he wouldn't be typing from anywhere else, right? Maybe. I don't know. Is he on Kick? Wait, can you even do it on Kick? I don't know. Maybe he's in Kick. Is bro in Kick? Let me look. That's the only thing I can think of. But I really don't have that many followers on Kick. No, he's not on Kick. I don't know. Weird. All right, guys. I guess we're gonna kick it, man. Listen, here's the recap. Here is the recap. We got a little confident. We got a little in over our skis here with the Lucid Flex account evals that I have. They're halfway. They were halfway to passing, and I just felt on top. Literally felt like it was free. I felt like it was free. So yeah, I started sizing in, trying to catch this breakdown that is just really choppy. And but we came back a little bit, and so I'm just gonna wait for new setups, wait for new market structure to form. I'm not gonna trade the rest of the night, and hopefully we can pass these bad boys. Custon got kicked. I don't know. I think we're past that. He's just going to get the account. I don't really think he did anything wrong. He doesn't really seem like somebody who would cuss. Yay! I mean, I don't know. Maybe he cussed. But he's still typing from somewhere. I don't know. We'll go in circles trying to figure that out. Rerun. We will do a rerun, chat, tomorrow night. Actually, tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I won't be here. I will be probably on slow markets on Top Step. Well, we'll definitely do a rerun, if not tomorrow night. Actually, I could probably do a stream of my own after that stream. Let's plan on that. Let's do a late night Tuesday night stream. It'll definitely be later than what you're used to. Maybe like 8 or 9 Central, 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Central. It'll be a late one. Blacklisted. All right, guys. I'm going to kick out of here. We'll wait for some decent setups and hopefully do better tomorrow. Still looking at gold. This thing wants to dump. Yeah, we're not going to trade it. Oh, God, it's so baity. All right, we're just going to get out of here. I'm going to wait for a new setup. Not worth trying to do that again. All right, y'all. God bless. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow night, late night, we'll do another account giveaway. See you then. Use code BBC on all prop for evaluations. Appreciate it. Appreciate the likes.